rewboss is a familiar face to many people on YouTube with his mix of comedy and documentary. His real name is Andrew Bossom, but what you may not realize is that the voice you hear is not his.
Hello, this is rewboss, and I'm here to tell you about an exciting new development that's going on in YouTube at this very moment.
Because his voice is unsuitable, his lines are spoken by an actor.
Well, of course, it's often been a source of frustration for me that my voice simply doesn't go well on YouTube. So basically, it's just not considered cool enough. Which, that's just the way it is, and people expect certain things from you. And it is certainly true that even in real life, away from YouTube, that it's very difficult for me to have a conversation for more than about 5 minutes without the other person wanting to beat my head in. So the the decision was taken to give me a different voice.
The voice of rewboss, in fact, belongs to Malcom Cartwright.
Yes, I've been the voice of rewboss now, actually since the channel started back in 2006.
It's the ultimate in symbiotic relationships, really, because of course Malcom is he has the face like the back end of a mule.
When faced with such obvious disabilities, what was it like growing up?
It wasn't easy for me at school. Certainly not very easy at all for the teachers either, because kept throwing up every time they saw me.
I was never bullied at school per se. Not much, anyway. Not very much. I got round it by developing a sense of humour and making people laugh. Because that's how you deal with bullies. They still beat my head in, though.
Working with Andrew is a good experience. He's a nice chap. Although, I do sometimes feel that I just have to smash his face in from time to time.
Malcom is a professional. He knows what's what, and he does an excellent job. We have a wonderful working relationship, and he doesn't normally beat my head in. Not very often, considering that we work so closely together.
Making sure that the dubbing is done convincingly is a tough job. Many hours are spent in the studio and in post-production, and not everything goes perfectly smoothly.
What to do? I just thought... Excuse me. Alright, which joker put on the wrong sound effect? Come on, let's get our acts together.
Well, of course, things go wrong occasionally, and you just, that's just the way it is. No harm done. You just pick yourself up and try again, and just try not to beat each other's head in. Although I have to say, I've never actually had the need to beat Malcom's head in. I have had the temptation when looking at him to poke my eyes out with a fork.
All good things must come to an end, and that includes the rewboss project. What does the future hold for Andrew and Malcom?
Well, I have been approached by fairground owners who want me for their ghost train rides. They They think that I have what it takes to add an extra dimension of horror and whatever they call it, you know.
Well, surprisingly, there is actually a possibility of an opening for somebody with a voice that makes you want to beat his head in. That's as a talent show contest. I mean, I've been told that if I play my cards right, I could be the next Justin Bieber. So, you know, who knows, basically.